Given what we've said already, we can see that modernity, as we know it today, and because of the pressures upon it due to the environment, which is shrinking spaces and growing populations, is veering towards a uniformity. In the sexual area, there's a uniformity of behavior, of tactics, of beliefs, of moralities. With the aid of technologies, this will turn into an asexual world, or perhaps a uniformity of sex, where male and female becomes inconsequential. It's just a remnant of the past, and everybody will just be fucking everybody. A sort of orgy of automatons with no distinguishing characteristics, except those that they derive through the system itself. So we can see here the nihilistic tendencies, the anti-nature tendency of modern living. And the reason for this is the absence of frontiers. With the absence of frontiers, this is necessitated. This morality of uniformity is made necessary. That means the masses, in order to be controlled, and in order for them to remain productive and docile and not too much trouble, have to be made into a uniform whole. That is, they have to think alike, they have to be easily directed by imposing upon them the same moral systems, the same standards of measuring things, of valuing things, the same identification markers, the same moral codes, ethical behavior codes, social etiquette codes, creating an ant-like hive, a beehive, where the feminine attributes are preferred because they're more manageable, but some masculine traits might be allowed in order to take advantage of the aggression and the creativity of the male mind. Therefore, anything associated with natural identification markers like masculinity or your race is to be discarded as primal and primitive and base. And all identities and values will not come directly from the institution, which will give you exactly what you need to find yourself and to find value and to find purpose. And as we know today, the purpose given to man is servitude, to service the system, to be productive and to consume in order to enhance productivity. Hedonism and materialism are promoted because they're methods of distracting and methods of consuming. In fact, other human beings become consumer goods. They have no other value. You consume, then you discard, and then you consume something else. Everything has a shelf life. Everything is recycled. We see this in the arts, which is like the canary in the mine. It's an indication of a culture's health. We see this recycling of art, the self-referential, almost to the point of solipsism attitude. There is no real creativity. Everything is referred back to earlier versions of art. Everything is a resampling, a repetition. And this is an aspect of institutionalization. That is, if you encompass a mind within the walls, then its reference points become contained within these walls. It can only think within the limits it is given. It can only perceive within those limits. It can only create and produce within those limits. can only function within those limits. This is the function of herd psychology. The self now is associated with the whole, and the degree to which